Number 10 Richest person, Gautam Adani and family, real-time net worth $89.8 billion, and, source of wealth infrastructure, commodities, self-made. His $13 billion, revenue, Adani Group's interests span infrastructure, commodities, power generation, and transmission and real estate. Number 9 Richest person, Steve Ballmer, real-time net worth $90.5 billion, and, he is the owner, Los Angeles Clippers. Steve Ballmer is the high-wattage former CEO of Microsoft, who led the company from 2000 to 2014. In 2018, he invested $59 million in social solutions, which makes software for nonprofits and government agencies. Number 8 Richest person, Larry Ellison, real-time net worth $106.1 billion, and his source of income is software. He is the CTO and founder of Oracle. Larry Ellison is chairman, chief technology officer, and co-founder of software giant Oracle, of which he owns about 35%. Oracle has grown in part through steady acquisitions of software companies, the biggest of which was $9.3 billion for NetSuite in 2016. In 2020, Ellison moved permanently to the Hawaiian island Lanai, which he bought nearly all of in 2012 for $300 million. Ellison joined Tesla's board in December 2018, after purchasing 3 million Tesla shares earlier that year. Number 7 Richest person, Sergey Brin, real-time net worth $106.8 billion, and his source of wealth Google, self-made. Sergey Brin stepped down as president of Alphabet, the parent company of Google, in December 2019 but remains a controller shareholder and a board member. He co-founded Google with Larry Page in 1998 after the two met at Stanford University while studying for advanced degrees in computer science. Google went public in 2004 and began trading as Alphabet, a newly created parent company, in 2015. Brin was absent from public Alphabet events for much of 2019. He spent his time on Alphabet's Moonshot Research Lab. Brin is reportedly funding a high-tech airship project. The richest immigrant in America, Brin has been an outspoken critic of Trump's immigration ban. Number 6 Richest person, Larry Page, real-time net worth $110.7 billion, and his source of wealth Google, self-made. Larry Page stepped down as CEO of Alphabet, the parent of Google, in December 2019 but remains a board member and a controlling shareholder. He co-founded Google in 1998 with fellow Stanford PhD student Sergey Brin. With Brin, Page invented Google's PageRank algorithm, which powers the search engine. Page was CEO until 2001, when Eric Schmidt took over, and then from 2011 until 2015 when he became CEO of Google's new parent company Alphabet. He is a founding investor in space exploration company Planetary Resources and is also funding flying car startups Kitty Hawk and Opener. Number 5 Richest person, Warren Buffett, real-time net worth $117.9 billion, and his source of wealth is Berkshire Hathaway. Known as the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors of all time. Buffett runs Berkshire Hathaway, which owns more than 60 companies, including insurer Geico, battery maker Duracell and restaurant chain Dairy Queen. The son of a U.S. congressman, he first bought the stock at age 11 and first filed taxes at age 13. He has promised to donate over 99% of his wealth. So far he has given more than $45 million. In 2010, he and Bill Gates launched the Giving Pledge, asking billionaires to commit to donating at least half of their wealth to charitable causes.
Number 4 Richest person in the world, Bill Gates, real-time net worth $129.2 billion, and his source of wealth is co-founder, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. Bill Gates turned his fortune from software firm Microsoft into a diversified fortune. His focus has shifted to zero-carbon energy investing and philanthropy. On May 3, 2021, Bill and Melinda each announced on Twitter they were ending their marriage after 27 years. They will still co-chair the charitable Gates Foundation. Gates, who co-founded Microsoft with Paul Allen, D. 2018, in 1975, has transferred at least $5.7 billion worth of shares in public companies to Melinda. As of March 2020, when Gates stepped down from the Microsoft board, he owned about 1% of the software and computing company's shares. He has invested in dozens of companies including Canadian National Railway and AutoNation and is one of the largest owners of farmland in the U.S. to date. Gates has donated $35.8 billion worth of Microsoft stock to the Gates Foundation.
Number 3 richest person in the world, Bernard Arnault and family, real-time net worth $154.9 billion, and his source of wealth is chairman and CEO, LVMH Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton. One of the world's ultimate tastemakers, Bernard Arnault oversees an empire of 70 brands including Louis Vuitton and Sephora. In January 2021, LVMH completed a deal for American jeweler Tiffany & Company for $15.8 billion, believed to be the biggest luxury brand acquisition ever. LVMH spent $3.2 billion in 2019 for luxury hospitality group, Belmond, which owns or manages 46 hotels, trains and river cruises. His father made a small fortune in construction. Arnault got his start by putting up $15 million from that business to buy Christian Dior in 1985. 4 of Arnault's 5 children work in corners of the LVMH empire: Frederic, Delphine, Antoine and Alexander. Number 2 richest person in the world, Jeff Bezos, real-time net worth $171.3 billion, and his source of wealth is chairman and founder, Amazon. Jeff Bezos founded e-commerce giant Amazon in 1994 out of his garage in Seattle. He stepped down as CEO to become executive chairman in July 2021. Amazon thrived during the pandemic. Revenues in 2020 grew 38% to $386 billion as people stayed home and made online purchases. He and his wife Mackenzie divorced in 2019 after 25 years of marriage, and he transferred a quarter of his 16% Amazon stake to her. Bezos owns the Washington Post and Blue Origin, an aerospace company that is developing rockets for commercial use. Number 1 richest person in the world, Elon Musk, real-time net worth $171.3 billion, and his source of wealth is CEO, Tesla. Elon Musk is working to revolutionize transportation both on Earth, through electric car maker Tesla, and in space, via rocket producer SpaceX. He owns 23% of Tesla but has pledged more than half his stake as collateral for loans. Forbes has discounted his stake to take the loans into account. SpaceX, Musk's rocket company, is valued at $74 billion.